My boyfriend did something for my little sister that made me realize I'm going to marry him. 6 months ago, my mom had a stroke. She survived, thank God, but she can't drive anymore. And my 10-year-old sister moved in with me while mom recovers. I'm 26, I work full-time. I was not prepared to suddenly become someone's guardian. My boyfriend stepped in without ever making it a big deal. He started picking her up from school when I worked late, helped with math homework, learned how to braid hair from YouTube because apparently I pull too hard. But last week is when everything changed. My sister had tryouts for the school choir. She has the sweetest voice. She sings constantly, in the shower, in the car, while brushing her teeth. But the night before auditions, she got quiet. She said the other girls were better, that she'd freeze, that she didn't want to embarrass herself. Then she said she wished mom was there. That one hurt. I tried giving her pep talks. It wasn't landing. My boyfriend overheard from the kitchen. He walked in and asked her one question. Can I hear the song? She shook her head at first, then nodded. She sang softly, missed a note, stopped halfway. He didn't interrupt. When she finished, he said, "You know what makes someone brave?" She looked at him, doing it scared. Then he asked her something I didn't expect. What time are auditions? Next day, I had a mandatory meeting I couldn't miss. I was panicking about not being there. He just said, "I've got it." Auditions were at 3:30. At 3:28, I got a picture. It was him outside the school, holding a homemade poster. Glitter, stickers. It said, "Choir Star." He had taken off work early. When she walked into the auditorium and saw him sitting in the front row holding that ridiculous sign, her whole face changed. He told me later she kept looking at him before she went up. When it was her turn, she walked to the center, took one breath, and sang the entire song without stopping. He said her voice shook at first, then it didn't. That night, she came home glowing. She didn't even make the top choir. She made second-tier ensemble, but she didn't care. She said he was smiling the whole time. After dinner, I found her showing him how to download the choir app so he could help her practice. Later that night, I asked him why he made that sign. He shrugged and said, "Every kid deserves at least one loud person in the audience." I just stared at him. He didn't have to do any of this. He's not her dad. He's not obligated. He just chose to show up. And when I saw my sister fall asleep on the couch with her choir sheet music and him quietly putting a blanket over her, yeah, I'm not looking at apartments anymore. I'm looking at rings, because that's the kind of man you build a family with.